Welcome back to Big Picture Statistics and Computer Analysis. Today we want to make a short video, a video on linear regression and particularly simple linear regression. Now in these type of problems, we are looking to find the line of best fit between one dependent variable and one independent variable. So the general idea, we have data, x and y values, we can plot the points, and then we are looking for the line which minimizes the squares of the sums of the squares of these distances between the points and this line. Now again, to do that, if we were doing it analytically by hand, we would be doing it either by taking partial derivatives or by a matrix method. But we'll leave that for another video, perhaps sometime in the future. So at the end we will obtain a line. It's going to be called the regression line, line of best fit, sometimes called the least squares line as well. And it's obtained, it'll be in this form, where m is the slope of the line, b is the y-intercept. And we generally like to call this line, we call it y hat. This is the formula for the slope. This is the formula for the y-intercept. And let's take a look at an example where we will do this. So here's an example. We have GDP in trillions of dollars, and we have carbon dioxide emissions in metric tons. Now, we can do it the way they did it here by hand and obtain this line, or the equation of this line rather. But what we want to do instead, we want to look at this problem using SPSS. So let me open SPSS for you and we will take a look at this problem. Okay, here's the SPSS for us. Alrighty, so we have the data entered here. This is for GDP in trillions of dollars. So this 1.8 means 1.8 trillion. And this one is carbon dioxide emissions in millions of metric tons, but I see the first value somehow got deleted, so let me re-enter it. And these Y values, again, carbon dioxide emissions in millions of metric tons. So we entered the data. These are both on scale level, which is good. So let's go back to the data view. We will go to Analyze. Now we have general linear model here and we have regression. For simple linear regression, let's just use the regression option or the regression tab. We go to linear and it's asking us for dependent and independent variables. So the dependent variable is Y, the carbon dioxide emissions in millions, X, the GDP in trillions, goes here, and generally speaking, this is pretty much all that we need. Now, if you want statistics, you can take a look at what you have. Well, having R squared would be good. There's a couple of things we can look at that would make it interesting, but if you're just looking for the line, of best fit or the linear regression line, you don't need to do anything else. So we'll click OK, we'll maximize it. And here we go at the bottom here. We have it down here. So basically it's telling us that the constant term is 56.036. The coefficient of x, which is the slope, is 199.535. So basically our line of best fit will be y hat equals 1.99. I'm sorry. Y hat will be 199.535 x plus 56.036. That will be our line of best fit for us. So now we can check what they had. They had just that, 199.535x plus 56.036. That is the line of best fit. And you can graph the line of best fit.